Hi everyone, this is the third task called Exploratory Data Analysis, and the dataset provided to us is that of a sample superstore which has its outlets throughout the United States. We begin by importing various libraries and importing the dataset as a pandas data frame, and then we try to find out some details about this data frame like its shape and all its columns. Then we use the describe method to find some statistical measures for each column like the mean, standard deviation, minimum and maximum values and the quartiles. And after this we list all the categorical variables like segment, state and category and try to find its counts. So these are the counts for the consumer category and corporate and home office, and similarly we see the counts for various states and so on. After this, I list all the unique values. So the ship mode has four unique values, which means that ship mode has four subcategories. Similarly, for the others, then we make our data set, we alter our data set to make it consistent for further analysis. So I start by dropping unimportant columns, which would be country and postal code. And after this I drop the NA values, and what I observe is that before and after dropping these values the shape of the data frame remains unchanged. So this means that there were no null values present. Then I find out the correlation between various columns. So I get this tabular form with numerical values, which is a little difficult to read, so I use Seaborn's heat map, and this heat map represents correlation according to various colors and it is easily readable. So I find that there is a negative correlation between discount and profit and positive correlation between profit and sales. And after this, I plot profit for various columns. So the first is ship mode, and I see that standard class brings in the most profit. Similarly, for segment, the consumer segment brings in most profit. For the region, we see that Western region brings in most profit, and similarly, technology category brings in most profit. And then for states, I see that California is bringing in maximum profit, whereas Texas is bringing minimum profit or the maximum loss. And then I plot profit for various subcategories. So before finding out some insights for subcategory, what I do is I match the subcategory for its category. So here I have listed all the categories and the corresponding subcategories. And now I try to see if my insights are consistent with what I observed before. So what I see is that the subcategory copiers brings in maximum profit. And earlier I had seen that the category technology brings in maximum profit. So this is consistent since technology, uh, since copiers comes under the category technology. Similarly, for loss, I find that my insights are consistent with what I observed before. And in conclusion, I found out some weak areas where profit can be increased. So these are the states where there was a maximum loss, and hence it should be made sure that we improve our business in these states by studying consumer behavior or by managing our inventory or the investment that we make here. And some of the business problems that we encountered were that we observed that there was a negative relationship between discount and profit. But we can't eliminate the factor of discounts completely because we still need customers to come in, and we need to attract customers in some way. And by doing so, we would boost up our sales. And since sales are positively related to profit, we would be getting more profit. So although discounts may prove